3 weeks it took you to even see the dog. Now, the holdup was they wanted what?
They basically wanted to do to my dog.
So they basically said, look, you can't even see your dog until you find a consent form that we neuter.
Absolutely.
And then you brought in the counselor over here, the lawyer.
Well, it was getting really ugly. They actually had sent us paperwork who filled out that if I did not neuter my dog, he was going to be considered abandoned, he was going to be put up for adoption or euthanized. They were using some...
And now you live in Jersey, so you're not even, in the state of New York. So the shelter wouldn't give you the dog until you signed these papers that you wanted it. Now, you wouldn't sign.
No, I would not.
Why don't you want to do it?
Well,
just for the record.
Well, it's philosophical reasons. I think the dog came to this world home. He should leave home. I keep track of my dog constantly. He's a steady companion. He's always with me, so I know he's not going to be running around. And
so you didn't want him. He's your dog. And how long did it take for you to find him, by the way? Because I know he got out of your truck because somebody tampered with your truck. He was chained in there and got out. How long did it take you to track him down?
It took me about 5 or 6 hours because of
that was all.
The area, and I had to basically locate him in Brooklyn.
And then 5 hours to find him in the shelter, and then 3 weeks to get him out. All right, counselor, then Peter brings you in because they're not giving his dog back because of all of this stuff. Now, I was stunned when I heard this. It's his dog. If he doesn't want the dog neutered, the city has the power to keep the dog.
Bill, it gets even worse. My client and his dog are a victim of a crime twice. Someone tampered with his car and tried to steal his dog. And now he's being victimized again by the city of New York, who's saying, now that we're in possession of your dog, we're going to sterilize him, like it or not. And we're saying, no, that's not the case.
How did you bring the dog out?
Actually, we went to court, had a hearing in front of a judge, and the judge agreed with us that the dog should be returned to Peter.
So you got a hearing that quick?
Absolutely. Yeah, order to show cause, went in for a temporary injunction. We got the injunction. Judge said, release the dog as is.
Then what happened?
Then the city appealed. And because they're the city, and the city has special laws for itself, just by the very fact of appealing, they stopped the judge's order. So we won, and we were in the unfortunate position of we won.
But you got the dog out of it.
Only after paying $10,000 and having the dog microchip.
10 grand?
10 grand.
And there's a microchip in the dog so the city knows where the dog is.
That's right.
This is insane. So the city of New York is running up an appeal process for a dog who lives in Jersey.
Bill, I've been a prosecutor. I've seen criminals get lower bail than this dog did. $10,000.
Can you believe the law said? Because I guess the city's under no they can do it.
And this is the whole thing. The absurdity of this thing is that this law was passed for unwanted dogs, for strips.
Dogs that are running around.
It's not the case, and even the judge made it clear. Here's a dog owner that wants his dog back. He's the victim of a crime. Don't victimize the twice city.
But this is an overarch, and Peter, I want to, we're supposed to be free in this country, and if it's your dog and you don't want the dog neutered, and you now have a government saying you have to, and that's a violation of your freedom, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I felt like I was being strong armed by the Department of Health. I felt like they were using destructive techniques. I mean, it was getting really bad. Somebody was asking me questions. They tried to get somebody that was of some type of hierarchy into this matter.
It's the city of New York. I mean, come on.
It was impossible.
All right, now, the appeal service. All right, so let us know what happens. And at least try to get and he's intact.
Absolutely.
And still is his manhood. All right, but we want dogs to be spaded.
Aidan. Your pervert dog is having sex with your duck.
Okay, Aidan, that's enough. That's enough.
And you're sure I should go with a fixed rate, huh, Mark?